hard recently this week, just like the overall market. Yesterday, kind of like SPY just kind of had a really nice consolidation, and now it's holding above that consolidation. So I'll just be watching to see if this can run into the report. I really haven't dug too much into the fundamentals and all the estimates. So I would be careful trading this, but just want to see how it trades going into the report. And then Carlton, can't forget about Piton. Got to talk about that a little bit.
All
But
right, so let's get that in there really quick because market is almost about to open. It's ready for us. So let's just run through that really quick.
Yeah, so Piton, I thought it was pretty impressive that it's holding about 50% of the move from yesterday, despite Amazon news, because whenever Amazon comes in, this is usually very significant. We see them trading down significantly. But today it's holding up somewhat strong. So I'll just be watching to see how the market handles this. But I'll wrap it up. There's, 2 minutes.
All right. Thank you, guys. Make sure on Discord, keep track. Remember, I see guys taking profit. Guys who's are working, it's working out for them this month, taking profits a lot quicker than, holding on unless they have real confirmation of a trade to hold. All right. I will continue. Make sure you keep in chat up on Discord. Love you guys. Talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.
I'm going to focus on this Piton.
Same.
Shorted a little bit. Piton there. I only shorted a little bit.
What's your stop? Over 91.50?
42. Stop is 40.50, but I'm just waiting. I want to sort of, there's a little bit of sellers selling it a little bit at 91.25, but I think this, I think there's more downside there than upside. Maybe I'm wrong.
Roku's weak.
I'm not going to really sink my teeth into the short until I see it. I'm just messing around here.
And
I shorted a little bit, 91, like 25. I'll cover that.
Pins is breaking out.
Failed follow through. Like
showing relative strength.
Over 92.
Yeah, I mean, it did sort of go up though a lot, right? I mean, they may not have been ready to just pay the offer up there. I just wanted to be in a little bit before. I mean, this thing could, sometimes they buy it up to tank it. That's kind of a hard pattern, but sometimes that's what they do. I'm not going to cover this thing. Like, I think this is 10% downside. I hope I'm wrong, and I think it goes down to, oh, I don't want to predict, but I think it could go down 10% before it turns around and goes back up. I personally kind of think that it's a little bit silly that Amazon is going to compete with Peloton right now, but I'm not sure if people are going to, I think people might take some risk off the table. But we'll see.
90.50 as a big bid.
And it goes right back up. So far, wrong has been the way to do it. So far, Amazon, you stink has been the play. I just think the reason why I have to get into a little bit here, Matt, is that if the pattern is buy a little bit on the open to mark it up and then sell it off, you're going to be looking at shorts below 90. Whereas like I can finagle, I'm going to, I would hold this down 10%. So I can finagle on some better prices here. I'm risking 75 cents. Whereas my entry price would be like $1.50 better. We'll see. I'm not that big yet. I don't see it.
GameStop over
Nice.
11.
Cool. Do you get any of that?
No.
Looks overdone, short term, like straight on the open for like a fade scout, about 11.15. But we'll see. Is it 11.35? What is it? 11.15? It looks like you short that at 15 cents and covered at 85 cents.
Peloton really pulling back.
Nike is also consolidating above Y high. Earnings tonight.
Yeah, there goes Peloton. I've seen this pattern a lot. It's just hard for a momentum stock. Yeah. I mean, I have good prices, Matt. I'm like 91. I have almost like an average price of 91.50.
Yeah, I have
I
91.35.
I traded around it enough so that I'm about 91.50 is my price. And I'll cover above 92 and 92.25. I mean, it did go to 78 when it had a little bit of earnings problem. And I think it could go all the way to 80 and still be strong on a longer term chart.
DocuSide just had a pretty nice sell-off, 3 points.
Thank you.
Roku is very weak, making lows.
AMD. Ooh. Zoom. Ooh. Houston was right about that one.
I have a cover order at 90.15 for like a fifth, just in case we hold the bottom of the range.
A little bit of selling at 90.75. I thought I kind of want to add a little bit higher. And I want to be open-minded to this, maybe I'm wrong.
covered a tiny bit at 15 cents.
I think that's a good cover for short-term trading for that type of trade. That was a spot-on cover. I didn't cover because that's not how I'm
not
trading it.
quite
But
as big picture as you.
Um,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of, you could say, hey, this is kind of where it stopped going down in the pre-market. That's, odds are it's not really going to trade below 90. Therefore, I'm going to take some off there. I think that makes a lot of sense to me. Look at that. And then went right back up. Get you short in front of 91 if you wanted to. Shorted a little bit more there, Matt.
Yeah, I like that.
If you want to play it, I mean, you could completely criticize me for saying, look, Mike, the short's below 90 until it gets below 90. You're being obstinate, and that's a legitimate criticism.
No, I liked how much it slowed
Oh.
into 91.
Oh,
There we go.
oh, well, is that the blow off? Now
So
you have
weird
to think,
holds.
is that the blow off bottom? Am I like, I mean, I did cover, I haven't covered a share yet.
B1ND shown relative strength.
Until it really holds below 190 net, I think it's actually going to probably pop from there. People are probably over short. That's why I didn't want to short here. Like, I think people are short. That's why I wanted to short into 92. I don't want to short here because I think this is like a pop into
Agreed.
91, and you could pop to 91 and still be really weak. Just all those people who had to hit below there, that's not the best short. I want to be shorting into 91, into 92, not below 90.
Yeah, I've been focusing
Hey, maybe
on that
that's all it
more.
got. Maybe that's all it got in a strong market. Maybe it all it has is negative 5%.
Could be. SPY strong, Qs are weak relative.
I'm going to play for a bigger move. See what happens. I should have shorted a little bit more there, Matt, on that pop above 90. Like, I like with
Yeah,
sub,
that
like
was a really
I
good
was top
play.
and I was too conservative with it. I should have
I
come
have
down.
the tape recorded for that. That'll be good to check out. Order at 89.12 just to cover another fourth.
Yeah, this is some good tape. I got this still.
think this is an important retest of 90. See if we hold under well.
Yeah, definitely agree on that.
I have a third of my shares left, so really gonna try and let it ride. Just worried if this squeezes everyone who shorted under 90, may come back to like 92. Oh, that was a pretty good pullback. There we go, new low. I covered some above 8 or at 89. In order for 88.62 to cover a little bit more. Didn't quite get hit, that's unfortunate. Filled at 62 cents, a little more. Down to a fifth now, so probably look for like 88 on the rest, personally. Maybe a little under 88. 87, 70, 75.
Roku back at 187.
Thank you. I'm kind of surprised, Matt, that Peloton's R-vol is only less than 2.5.
Yeah. Still pretty good. I don't really know how significant this news is. Like, we're trading down, but I wonder how really
I mean, the
coordinated.
Amazon bike is going to be only a fifth of the cost of the Peloton bike.
That seems actually pretty kind of significant, especially with Amazon branding.
And you know it's not just going to be a bike, too. It's going to be the software that comes with the bike. That's probably going to be outstanding.
True. Connect to smart devices, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's a good point. 8930 has solid bids, holding it up.
Yeah, it does. Right.